And now I also always fasten my seatbelt, even if I'm mowing my yard.
That's okay.
Because you just friggin' never know. Yeah, because that was free. I mean, that was just free time.
This should be recorded.
Steady Eddie.
Steady Eddie's ready. You hear okay? Okay, good.
Do I smell?
I don't think so.
Because you're up there.
I needed some shade.
I understand that.
Hi, Ed. What are you doing?
Eddie.
This is people watching.
He's my little man.
People watching today, guys.
He's the only gelding on the property, so he's like, man.
Poor guy.
I know. All these mares.
It's like, my roommates suck.
I know.
It was a bunch of women.
Yep. Yep. Poor little Eddie.
I guess Coco's got the opposite fault. She's
Yeah.
the only mare with those
Yeah.
Coco's like, I rule this roost.
She does too.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie's
She's like, I'm the only one that has organization. I really missed the little fuzzy ball on this thing.
What happened to it?
It fell off somewhere in my car. I have to order some
I don't know what you get you for Christmas.
fuzzy balls.
A bag of fuzzy balls.
Fuzzy ball. Microphone balls.
And they make them in like bright colors so you can't lose it.
I mean, I used it yesterday to teach, and it was on. And then when I got home, it was no longer on. So I don't know where it went. All right, sir. Let's do some speed changes. Show me how long you can walk. I know you want to look up here. There's a lot of stuff. Good.
Eddie, you're okay, babe.
Yeah. And then a speed change slow. So for him, I choose to go a little faster, lengthening down the long side, because he's not going to run away.
No.
I mean, it'd be nice if he did.
Yeah.
But, you know, for a horse that's more rambunctious, more energy, I would choose to maybe lengthen on my short sides versus my long sides. Just so I don't want to teach them to, like, run off down the long side every time. Because eventually when you get off the circle and you're asking them to go down a straight line, you don't want them blasting off down that long side. Good, now slow here, but keep mushing him into your outside leg. So your inner leg is going to push, on and forward and over, so that his little ribs push out to the left. Good, especially through your corners. Imagine a train track through that corner. Good, now lengthen stride. Fluff the legs, yep. Not trotting, cheating. No, sir, thank you. This is all rats. There you go. Mush him through that corner. Good, lateral step, nice. And then you're going to cross your diagonal. MXH. No, K. K. Sorry.
I still have to do it. Do that in my head. My boyfriend. Get him. And they're off. You move so we get the chase.
They don't even know what they're doing.
They have no idea.
No. I think they get there and forget what they were going to do.
Because the horse could care less.
Good, lengthen here, push him through that corner. There you go. And then big push, big walk. Big walk. I know this doesn't sound like much, but for this horse in particular, he was trained to take short strides. And so to change up how he's functioning is a big deal to him, because you could see every time she goes to lengthen, he's doing it, but he didn't used to. He used to just kind of transition up into this little pitter-patter jog. And that's what, he was taught. So to him, he didn't know that that's not really what we want. So we really had to be precise in how to ask him. That was nice. How to ask him to lengthen his footballs instead of just pick them up higher or shorter but quicker into a jog. He's doing so much better. So she's worked a lot of walk poles, a lot of trot poles in getting him to pick up, bend the hock, bend the stifle, and pick his foot up and over something. And I'll tell you, shorter, elevated poles are what works wonders for this type of adjustment. Good. Think a little shoulder 4 here. So inner leg, outer rein, keep the positioning. Good. And you can even turn your chest to the left a little bit. Yeah, not so much that he turns, but yeah, just like that. Right rein, right rein, right rein. Yes, right rein. Good. And I'm saying it in that particular time because at that moment is when, if she applies it, she's going to get the right step. Good. Same thing, little shoulder 4. Use your corner there to have the 10-meter bend. And then that inner leg pushes him over, but he stops because of your outside rein. Now. Yeah, good boy. And he does have a little bit of rigidity because of his training. So we've worked a little overbending through his hips because all he'll want to do is to over crank in his neck. So we don't want that. We want to try and bend his hips and his, right where she's sitting, that middle back through the ribs. So we think of it as an accordion. The inside ribs squeeze together and the outside ribs stretch apart. So that inner leg pushes and pushes and pushes rhythmically in that walk rhythm. Yeah, very good. And you can even send your outside leg back to press the rest of that bend from his haunches over to your left. Yeah, and that'd be like an overbending or bringing the haunches to the inside. And that's going to really, it'd be like us, oh my God, these chairs are huge. It'd be like us doing this. Like that. All right, let's go ahead. We'll work on that trot. Let's pick that up. So prepare, plan for it. Good boy. And it's the same thing in the trot, that he is being asked to take a longer stride in the trot, just a little bit. And for him, it's easier if he kind of does a little lope off. Good boy. Good. Keep thinking of that pubic. Don't you bite your knees. Yeah. Good job. Keep that sit trot. Nice job, Catherine.
Yeah, I get the spicy Eddie.
You did get the spicy Eddie.
The bear makes
Good little shoulder in there. anytime I'm on something that's running away, I ask them to do shoulder in, and guess what? They stop running off so much. I think I was the only person riding on the racetrack asking for shoulder in from the thoroughbreds.
Thank God. More looser trot.
There you go, yeah. And this is
Oh my gosh, look at that.
so much more. There's so much improvement from this, from when I first started meeting him.
Oh my God, yeah.
Does he still drag his toes?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yep.
But look at how much longer. I mean, we were measuring inches his stride before. And now we're measuring inches away from his front hoof prints. Yeah, good job. Pushing those hands forward so that he doesn't curl and make his pole drop too low. And again, he was taught all these things, so it's not like he's in trouble. It's not like he's doing anything wrong. He's doing what he was told. He's doing what he knows. Good. Push your hands towards his face and then kick him a little bit. Yeah. Kick though. Kick. Trying to get a walk, she says. There you go. Good. Take a big deep breath in. Good job. Nice, Catherine. Pick your toesies up. There you go. Look at that. So in the walk, what we're looking for is an over-tracking of the hind feet into the front hoof prints of his front legs. So you want over-tracking. You want them to step beyond those hoof prints. And he, at this point, is stepping into them, which is so much better than what we had before. So I can't emphasize enough the progress that he's already made. But if you tried to do all of that in a session, you'd make this horse go unsound. Let's go to change directions. If you probably were already about to do that.
Is that Joelle? It's Joelle. Oh, sweet.
Good. New inner leg. Mush his little
Oh, that's awesome.
ribs. Squish his right side ribs. Stretch his left side ribs. Use your corner like you're going to push his ribs into that corner. More. Yeah. There you go. Good step. Good boy. Same thing through this corner. Good. As your right hip goes forward, bring your right armpit down. 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 Good. Down. Down.
Write that down because I have never.
Nice. And I'm saying that because your right shoulder wanted to follow your right hip in that opening. There you go. And then same thing, let's do a little shoulder in, shoulder 4 shape in this direction. Good, right leg, left rein straightening. It's okay. Hold. Keep letting your seat go. So little leg yield off that right side. Towards the rail. Yep, towards the rail. Towards the rail. Keep his positioning. Good. Now stop the shoulders. There you go. Good boy. Good. And then stretch your right hand forward. Give him a little scratch. And then you're going to ask for the same thing down this long side. coming up. Good, leg yield feel. Stop his shoulders. Turn them to the right just a little. There you go. Right leg, right leg, right leg. Good job. There you go. Good, little scratch with your right hand. Good boy, because your right leg holds the bend. If you can test it by opening the right rein and scratching, and they hold that, that means it's true. You got it from the leg aid. Good, let's go ahead. When you're ready, you can pick up the trot. Think a little lateral step. Yep. Think of that shoulder fore feel. So when he does that up transition, his little haunches fall to the inside. And that's kind of the same thing he does when you ask for the canter. Now, again, it's just what he was taught. Just put. Yep. And I want you to imagine when you sit, kick his little head up. Because I want you to kick his belly button up. There you go. Yep. Kick. Yeah, there you go. And as soon as he throws it up, you don't kick. Good boy. There. Good boy. Yes.
He's thinking I feel weird.
He says, this is tough. Do it again. Kick. Hands forward again. Yep. Good job. Look at that. Now when you sit, whoops. His left hind is lazier. So imagine in this direction, drive with both feet, because you need to kick his left foot forward too. There you go. Good boy. Yes, nice test. I was just about to say that. Well done. Yeah. Pick your little head up. I know, it's hard. Good. Let's cross your diagonal. Show off his trot. Pick your head up. Kick him. Kick. Good. There you go. Good. Towards his ears. Go. Big. Yeah.
He held
Oh,
it.
wow.
Oh my God, he held it without looking.
Good. Let him walk. That was the best trot I've ever seen him do.
Yeah,
Ever.
yeah.
Hands down.
He normally can't do that.
No.
He just breaks to a lope.
This is a good boy. This is us for you guys.
It was hard. That was hard.
An audience
Like,
really.
holy shit.
We like the spicy Eddie.
Yeah, that's spicy.
Spicy Eddie.
Spicy. That's such a cute word.
Do a little shoulder roll. Shake it out. There you go. Let your hip take over. He moves very rigid. Don't let him talk you into doing the same thing.
Someone asked me this question.
Yeah. Just shake everything loose. Yep.
There you go.
Someone asked me this question. It was like, if you
hope Pivo got that trot.
Looks like
I think it did.
I got pictures too.
Boy, Eddie. Yep. Push his little haunches out. Don't let him fall in. Take on your right rein. Yeah, push those little haunches out. And then, so from here, he probably won't be able to pick it up on this steep of an angle for your shoulder in, but think a little shoulder forward. Just don't let his hips fall in for the canter to part, okay? That's the goal. I know that it's hard, but that's what we're striving for. Good, right rein, left leg, and when you're ready, when it feels right, yeah, baby. Oh, he's a fussy. Good. And so while he's moving, that's all right. Think about your armpits coming down. Let your hip do the work. Good. Yes. And then remember the lovely dog and frog exercises from way back when? Yeah, baby. Think a little frog. So not so much out. It's not like you're pinching with your thighs. Just let your knee bend. Yeah. Yeah, let your knee bend. Do you feel how your seat can stay stabilized now a little better? And that's because of the way he moves. You're trying to just follow his motion, and that's a good thing, but I want you to know you can move your joints. Right knee too. Lift it, bend it. Yeah, there you go. It's difficult. It's so hard because he doesn't move much. So if you imagine your knee is the same thing as his stifle. His stifle doesn't really bend in the canter, but if you can bend your knee and lift his belly, it might encourage his stifle to bend. Little outside leg, you can imagine that's your driving leg too a little bit, because that's saying keep this lead, keep this lead, keep this lead, keep this lead. Good, armpits down. Yes, beautiful, right there. Straighten him out. And then of course he tucks his nose. That's okay. Hey, we gotta get one piece at a time.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Give him a pat. That was nice. And again, all of these things, we're trying to get better balance, get him off his forehand, gradually. It's not going to happen all at once.
And they're off. Every time.
How'd your hike go so well? Hike multiple days?
What did they hear? I don't know.
They do.
2 different places? 5 in one day? Oh my gosh. How long?
Guys! Raina! Anna! Get back up here.
Oh my gosh. So,
Let's go ahead and we'll... Actually, let's pick up the canter one more time in this direction. And so we'll imagine it as we're going to do like a simple change. You don't have to do the simple part, like where it's trot or walk, then canter again. But what we're going to do is do like a 20-meter canter circle at one end, and then cross your diagonal, trot or walk at X, change bend, and then pick up the new lead, at least by the time you're on the rail, like the new letter. Does that make sense? Okay. Good. Try not to look down. Good job. boy. You didn't lose the hip that time. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is the elevation
You
change.
kept that hip in alignment. Nicely done. Yep, push it out. Push it out. Push it out. Hold that right rein. Yeah. Push it out. Hold that right rein. Push it out. Hold that right rein. Good. Cross. Prepare for your transition. Right hand forward and up. Good. New lead. Prepare. Push his haunches out. Outside rein. Outside rein. Good. Yep. Oh, you little bugger, you. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Think push his haunches out. This side might be a little bit more difficult. See if you can press your hands forward and give him a boot to kick his little nose up. Up, 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 up. Drop the contact for a second and then pick it back up. You little This is Fuzzy. Fuzzy boy. There you go. Right side hard, huh? Because his left hind, I think that's his weakest one. There, good. Follow his crest with your hands. Yes, yes, yes. Again, think of that little bitty frog position, like tadpole. Yep. And that just allows your knee to bend to encourage his knee to bend. Good. Inside leg, inside leg. Yeah, there you go. Push those haunches out. Left rein, push those haunches out. Left rein, push those haunches out. Good job. Look around your arena. Look, look. Yes, left rein. Yes! Good boy! And transition down. Good. Take a break. I want to do that right hand lead to part again. Just for practicing, building strength. And as he's walking, think, push off the ground, buddy. Push off the ground. There we go. Do you feel a big difference when you let your knee bend?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it changes you. It allows your seat to stay more in the motion, and it doesn't let him talk you into riding stiffly, and then it stabilizes your upper body. Yeah, the rotation, you could spiral easier. It's like whenever you ever made your Barbie doll ride the horse.
Yeah.
She was so bad at it because her knees didn't bend. One, she couldn't do dog position because her hip joint didn't go in all the directions. It only went like this, right? Forward and back. So she was not a very good rider. She just pinched the horse the whole time.
Like a clothespin.
Yeah, she was like a clothespin.
Jane West has the right hip. That was a whole bunch.
Good, test your right rein. Give, yeah, right leg.
Nice.
Give the right rein. Yes, yes. Oop.
There's a fence there. Oh yeah.
It's got sweaty butt cheeks. Yes, ma'am.
Lovely. That was really.
That was really nice, Catherine.
He's holding his head right now. He's holding
Yeah.
his head.
No, he's nice and straight. His pole is trying to go into old habits.
Started out good though.
Yep. Test your right rein. Give it. Kick him. Kick. Right leg. Kick. Yep. Yep. There you go. Bend your knee. That's it. Let your calf rub up against his sides. Yes! Yes! You might be fighting chap, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little. It's just not normal. It's not always the same. It feels different. Yeah, bend the chap. Good job.
It's like, I need a break.
Pet your pony. Did we really start at 2? Did you start at 2?
Like 210, I think.
210? 210?
I think it was 210, wasn't it? You started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Time flies. His whole front end is different color.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I know.
Working hard.
And he's got sweaty butt cheeks.
So when he's cantering in either direction,
Yeah.
I feel like he's really twisting me to sit like this.
I can see that because where does his hips go? Where did they want to go?
They're diving in.
Yeah, they want to fall in.
Yeah.
And so that's automatically making you pivot to the outside.
Yeah, it's very
So you,
uncomfortable
yeah, it's not comfortable.
and difficult to sit.
Yeah. Oh God, I imagine so.
Is that I'm not sitting it, so yeah.
And so you kind of have to, again, the trot lateral exercises, shoulder in, renvers, travers, when he can do those. But the big time, shoulder in, shoulder for, learning how to get onto the outside rein, especially in this direction. Because do you feel the drive to make in your right rein tighter?
Yeah.
Holly does that to me on the left. Yeah.
And I feel like I want to keep my feet back where this back sentence
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Either way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you shouldn't have to.
No.
I'm not saying that you can't, but I'm saying like the inner leg should push his haunches out without having to slide that inner leg too far back. So really being diligent about the inner leg getting the response you want will make it more comfortable to take on that outside rein. Because until then, he's going to keep talking us into pulling on the right rein just so that he doesn't turn left. Yeah. Now just take on your outside rein. And who cares if he's a little counterbent, or positioned rather. Yeah. And now emphasize your inner leg to try and push the haunches out and the shoulders, yes, there, coming in. Now you'll feel it maybe on the bend or the short side, because you really are bringing the shoulder. Oh, he said that's hard to hold. Yeah. Good boy.
Sitting almost above him with lots of space
Yeah.
so that I can push the back under me.
Yeah.
No, none of that's wrong at all. Because if you were to sit so deep, it's only going to keep spiraling you out. It's 2:43. You started at 2:10. But also, yeah.
Well, we could do some maybe lighter lateral.
Yeah, let's do some walking lateral stuff, because that's where it's going to build strength anyway.
All by himself.
It says, I'm not across the diagonal, guys. She said to show off your gait. All right, so come down center line.